Bitcoin's bet $100,000 before April 2024. I think so. Do you think so? Adam's back thinks so. If you want to know everything about this and about the last information in the crypto world, smash that like button because it's time for crypto news. Fun on the right, crypto at tope. But before that, Bitcoin has to go higher. We are not finding the $30,000 line. We are now holding in the 29,000 and it's so scary. It's quite boring. Bitcoin is going flat, little by little going down. We don't even have a gap in the CME futures chart here with TradingView in the 4 hours chart. And also here you can consider that maybe Bitcoin is consolidating in this falling wedge 45 days now. What about the falling wedge? Well, remember, with TradingView, you can use these patterns. If it finds it, it will show you going to this button here and then to technicals and then to patterns. So find it there. If you activate, you can see that we've had 2 falling wedges in the past in the 1-day chart for Bitcoin. The last one worked out pretty well. You can see the target was almost perfectly achieved. But the last time we started going up and before going to the target, we went down. So do you think we are in a falling wedge right now, as this guy is telling us, or not? And if so, it's going to work out like last time, or it's not going to work out? We'll see. We'll tell you everything in Fun on the Ride. Remember to smash the like button. Remember also, the longer Bitcoin remains to be so boring, the more explosive the breakout will be, according to Crypto Rover. Maybe we are in this triangle with the previous lows, so finally we will break this line and start going up. We told you everything about this in previous videos. Do not miss those outs. Also, we told you there the importance of the line of 28,888, and here you see Rec Capital telling us that we might go down again, comparing the situation with previous years where we were in a pre-halving year. And remember our prediction for August in that past video? Well, here telling us that again, considering how August goes down in the year previous to a halving, we might go now to $24,000 if we do the same thing we did in 2015. We went down 18%, or we can drop more, to $28,000, just dropping 4%. It happened in the past too. So we'll see about that. Again, this is a patience game. We have to wait. But if you want to know about Rex theory, about those 4-year cycle for Bitcoin, remember, you can go to our channel and there you can write in the search book, which is scrolling to the right. You can write their cycles and you will have it Spanish or English. It's okay in our 2 channels. And again, we'll see if we are able of bouncing back from this line with previous lows. And also remember the importance of this moving average SMA of 20 in the weekly chart. We have to respect that, like in these 2 past occasions. We'll see about that. Again, as always, what's going on with the dollar? Well, dollar went up. It bounced in the place we exactly predicted last week, but crypto didn't went up. That's a bad thing. And now dollar is going up as the weekend is over and crypto is going down. So bad news right now. We'll see. Asia started very bad in the stock market today, but now it's going up. Dollar going up, gold and crypto going down. Dollar, going up. So again, we'll see. But if you need to bet if Bitcoin is going to do well or bad, you can do as Blockstream CEO Adam Back, one of the crypto's early pioneers, is pretty confident that Bitcoin will hit an all-time high over $100,000 before Bitcoin halving in 2024, and is willing to drop $1 million wagering on it. So we have now another bet. We had the $1 million bet, the 90-day Bitcoin bet in March that Balaji Sirvananzins lost. And now we have Back's bet telling us, not as he said in February, that Bitcoin was going to 10 million back the sixth halving in 2023, 32. We'll see about that. But now he's setting down a hard-earned fund to back his most recent claim. Unfortunately, it's 1 million Satoshis, not US dollars. That's only $290 in current prices, or over $1,000 if Buck's predictions comes true. A Satoshi, you know it for sure, but if you don't, SAT for short, is the smallest divisible unit of Bitcoin, and there are 100 million sats to a single Bitcoin. So we'll see. Do you think that Adam's Buck is going to win the bet? It doesn't matter for us. The thing is that Bitcoin is being adopted more and more, and you can remember 6 years ago, exactly 6 years ago, Adam's Buck precisely telling us how decentralized Bitcoin is. No one controls it, with all that war of the blocks and the miners, and how we realize with the loss of that war that Bitcoin is not a currency of the miners, but of the people. You can listen to its explanation.
You know, in the SegWit 2x episode, the people in the companies that were trying to organize to push Bitcoin into a kind of bigger block, more retail payment direction, spent a lot of effort lobbying miners with the idea that the miners were the decision makers. But it turns out the miners were basically powerless and immediately switched networks, just for simple economic reasons. And so I think the combined learning for everybody that the end users with their economic voting, you know, that they would sell the fork, they would short the future, and that the miners were basically not politically active in any way. They would just mine whatever's more profitable, meant that it was kind of a landslide victory for people who wanted to keep Bitcoin as a user-controlled and owned currency. So the fact that that worked.
So important that that worked out well, so we can see that it's a people's choice currency and there's no other power behind it, with power enough in order to change that. Because if they fork it, we just change the chain, and that is that. If you want to know everything about halvings, etc., watch past videos, and also now more information. Tether might not now be the 11th largest Bitcoin holder. So Adam's Buck has the right idea about Bitcoin, and also Tether too. And Michael Saylor, now Tether had $3.3 billion in Bitcoin. Remember that Michael Saylor is like 4.5, something like that. You can see that little by little from 2009 to 2024, we are going to be more and more people in the B of Bitcoin. Again, let's talk about the cycles. This picture, I love it, from Aurelian, Ohio, where you can see the bad year for Bitcoin, 2011, 14, 18, and 22, and then the pre-bull in which we are right now, and then the 2 good years for Bitcoin according to past cycles. The first bull and the second bull. Are you going to be ready for that period to come? If this is something that will come true, remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not expert and I have no idea if this is going to play out or not. But if you think so, maybe you are DCA in Bitcoin, dollar cost average, that means buying a little bit every week or maybe every month. Well, if you are doing that, you need to consider this trick. You can see that from August 5, 2022 to August 3rd on 2023, Sundays busted the lowest average daily high price for Bitcoin. So it's a very good day for buying. You can go to TradingView and you can use the day of the week indicator. And here you can see Sundays, just previous to the white line, where according to that tweet I just sent you, it's the day where it's most interesting buying Bitcoin right now. So you can go now to the chart. A whole year is a long time to consider, but you can see in the last time, according to this, the day you prefer for your Bitcoin bots. Also consider maybe one day you want to buy Bitcoin, or maybe you want to buy this David German amulet in 18K karat gold. So David German, so important in jewelry in United States, now offering a Bitcoin amulet. I love it. I need it. I want it. You can see here the market today fighting again for being in the green. And finally, the two worst coins, in my opinion, Hex and PLS, according to what I told you in last videos, are going down. It was crazy. They were going up. You see here the best and the worst cryptos. Quite a crazy day today in cryptosphere. In DEXTools.io, you have all the information to see what's going on. And you see that Pepe and X keep being some of the most hot pairs in the crypto world. And Elon Musk telling you about Dogecoin, about meme coins, saying that X is never going to launch a crypto token. So again, remember that these X and X2 tokens from DEXTools.io, where you can follow them, those are not legit. Those are created by speculators, just for speculators. Be careful, very careful out there. And you can see here the tweet where Elon Musk says that never will release a token. He's going to use probably Dogecoin or Bitcoin or who knows what. And also, he's heating up the match against Mark Zuckerberg. He said it's going to be streamed on X, and all proceeds will go to charity for veterans. Also, he says that he's going to go WWE as fighting style. So yeah, you can see the mask and everything he's wearing, just like Elon Musk were in the past. So what do you think about this fight? What has Mark Zuckerberg, what has he to say according to this? We'll see in the future. And consider also that Elon Musk keeps on working, and Starlink now has close to 5,000 satellites. So the most important company, according to this, that has satellites in space. And now you have a 50% off if you want to buy one of that stations in Spain. Very interesting. I learned how to use it with this channel, Ruben Earth. I recommend it to you. You have the link in the description. And as I have now my camper van, I'm considering using Starlink in it. So what do you think about it if you want to buy an internet that you can have in the top of a mountain or even in a beach or whatever town you are lost in the middle of somewhere? Consider buying it. This is not a referral program, but I think it's very interesting for you to know. Ethereum down from the daily movement of 100. That's not good. And people keep on talking about XRP going to $100. But more than that, we are following the path I told you. The 57 drop that we told you in past videos. Do not miss those out. The market is neutral today. We see Litecoin going also down 14% as for the moment of this video, and follow it exactly the behavior we told you in past videos. But for Litecoin, of course, remember to watch that video if you are on vacation and you missed some of our videos. Watch them all, as we told you. Interesting stuff like this keychain where you can use a quarter and it will be turned into Satoshis, and you can this way give some Satoshis to your friends in exchange of a quarter. This is a project I want to follow because I want one of those. Maybe you can do it not just with quarters, but also with €1 or with 50 euro coin. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. And from cool technology to amazingly wrong and bad technology, I hope this is fake news. It should be, but here
Parent of a young child and you're not
some ankle monitor for your kid. So if your kid is in his bedroom, it's okay, but maybe you want to monitorize if he goes to another place. The system is built in a way that the kid won't be able of releasing himself, and then you can map your house and decide where is a green zone where your kid can be at some point, and what is a red zone where he's not allowed. And I think this is a fake news, should be fake news. because if the kid goes out of the room, you can give him some punishment, physical punishment, with just one single button, electrocutizing your kid. So I don't think this is true, but any case, true or not, crazy world we are living it. Consider that the future can be awesome or also can be dystopic, and fight for a good future. Here with David Battaglia telling us that in United Kingdom they are more and more using facial recognition with its citizens. Not a good thing. Also, this girl so happy that she's buying with the convenience of her fingertips, but she doesn't understand that this can be so convenient and good, but also in the future this can be a step for slavery, where we have, like in China, these citizen grades, and you can buy or not, and you can have the money just when the government or some corporations decide that you can have it. If you think this is not the path we are following, well, consider that in Australia we are going cash-free.
Really shifting towards being cash-free. More than $1 billion worth of notes have disappeared from circulation in the past 12 months. It follows the Commonwealth Bank's decision to start trialling cashless branches across Sydney. Economists say a cashless society will hurt criminals on the black market, but will make life more difficult for the elderly who rely on notes and coins.
So you can see, on the one hand, they say this is good for money laundering and terrorism, etc. But what about the elderly people? What will they do? And what about our freedom? Because now every transaction that you make is going to be recorded and never forgotten. And now more scary things, changing gears to other dramas. New acoustic attacks steals data from key stores with 90% accuracy. So be careful now when you type your passwords, because it might be listening to the keyword and stealing it from you. Remember, I keep on using the Ledger Nano S or X. So if you want to buy it with a discount, you have the link in the description below. And more fiascos, but improving a little bit. Cure Finance opens bounty after exploiters' return deadline expired. So the thing is, these people from Cure sent an image, sent a message to the hacker. The hacker decided to return some money, not because he was going to be caught, because he wanted not to destroy the protocols he was attacking. Who thinks that's true? Who believes this guy? But any case, the thing is that he returned some of the money, but he failed just returning all of it. So now Curve is extending 1.85 million book bounty in order to catch the guy. And Box Mining here saying, dear hacker, I'm begging you to return the money because we knew that Curve Finance just sent a message to the hacker. How? Well, it's interesting to know, maybe you don't know about this, but you can send a message in a Ethereum transaction. So you send 1.00001 Ethereum, for example, and there you can write, let's see the transaction they send. You can see here the amount of Ethereum was nothing, just the fee, and that's it. And there you have this input data. This thing you can put there in hexadecimal code, but then here you have a translator. We as a group, Cube, Metron, and Alchemy would like to discuss bounty with any parties who were involved in the recent Curve exploits. We are offering 10% bounty of any funds stolen, which are yours to keep if you return the remaining 90%. Now, the guy can again translate what he wants to say into this code, and they will have the transaction back. And that's a way to communicating through money transactions in Ethereum. So interesting that I will create a video specifically telling you how to do this. Do not miss that out. Also, do not miss any of our last videos. We told you there about Base. We are so close to the 9th of August where it will be up. And now we have a DEX war on Base. which is going to be the one more used in this layer 2. Watch last video, we told you everything about this piece of information. And now for cool stuff, you have this car that is a transformer, but it's a real car and you can drive it. So it opens here and there and then starts going up and you see the transformer. Very nice for BMW. And what about these kids having fun just with a straw and a piece of paper? So maybe you want to do this. I'm going to leave you the link in the description and you can have some fun with your kids. Do not use an ankle bracelet. This is much fun. Also, maybe you want to run using technology. Here you see a gym that combines this race with people in the gym. So interesting too. What about this guy? Well, we have all kind of things created with AI today, but here you see a traditional way of creating things and the result is amazing. So kudos for this guy and also for these two making fun with technology using the chroma key. And now you can see the real effect without the green guy and the crazy the ball went there. So do not trust everything you see out there. Careful with technology. Here we have a robot dog trying to be friends of a real dog. The real dog is so scared about it. Why do you want to be not my friend? Here you see a guy trying to catch the Bitcoin and finally doing it. Also, be careful with the kiwi because they are just running out these days. Be careful with that and enjoy how lovely is a cat running in the field, having fun at the player expenses. What about these two from Iron Man? Thank you very much. They are trying to kill technology or at least take advantage of it. What about this guy in this purse? Terrible thing. Also here we have the Lion King. Amazing stuff today in the cat section. And what about Dogecoin becoming crazy with the cats? Why? Well, because I just love them and I need to tell you and show it and be crazy around it. Be careful, you're going to get a seasick. Here you see a red fox having fun out there. That's what we want. Here an elephant playing basketball with a friend, dumping things to its power, crazy things on nature. Enjoy that game, cool stuff. What about those penguins going back to school? But it's too early. But we go so slow, so we have to start now going to September school time. Well, for the rest of us, let's just chill a little bit more, like this guy with the air conditioning, or maybe this guy that is having fun, the hedgehog there with the watermelon. And be careful to punch it with your body. We have no more time today. If you want this in Spanish, go to our primary channel, YouTube, Fun on the Ride. And if you want more in English, just wait till tomorrow. Here, Fun on the Ride, crypto news, health, money, love, power in peace, and the best is yet to come. Crypto a tope, to the moon!